Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still discussing Egypt's historical agreement and the most important agreement witnessed in the contemporary history of the peace accord agreement signed in Sharm el-Sheikh. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us today our dear guest, Dr. Maha Mahgoub, Human Development Expert. Good morning.
Good morning.
Dr. Mahgoub, Egypt have witnessed a very important moment and the signing of this peace agreement, or the Gaza ceasefire agreement. At last, the war came to an end with the efforts exerted, of course, by Egypt.
Yes.
Egypt, actually, this is not the first time. Egypt for decades is considering the Palestinian question or Palestinian cause as its cause.
Mm-hmm.
So how?
Actually, Egypt played and is playing an important role towards the stability in the Middle East and in the region, and strengthening all initiatives to support Palestinian people. And yesterday, the peace summit has been held in the City of Peace. The slogan of Sharm el-Sheikh is City of Peace. And it was great honor for us welcoming more than 24 international leaders and presidents from all over the world. And actually, it was a great honor for us just playing such an important role towards achieving peace in the Middle East, especially in the region, ceasing the fire between Palestinian Hamas and Israel. So actually the Palestinian people are very happy about this initiative and agreements. Yes, and we are happy to be as one of the main pillars in the peace process.
Yes. Actually, Dr. Mahgoub, Egypt and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi was able to gather this large number of world leaders and prime ministers from the leaders of in the Arab world and the European countries. How did you see this role played by Egypt and the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and the influence Egypt have on the whole world? And also, it's not only the world leaders, also the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, also the Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abu Gheit.
Yes, actually it was great inviting the most prestigious leaders from all over the world. For example, it was short time inviting President Trump to come to Egypt, and actually he accepted the invitation. And it means that he has a good relationship between Egypt and USA. Major and main countries from Canada, the Prime Minister of Canada, the UK, Japan, Arab countries, Jordan, the Prince of
Saudi Arabia,
Qatar, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, the President of Jordan, Turkey. So that proves the power of Egypt in the region, because most of the international leaders accepted the invitations and they insisted to attend this agreement to make sure that the peace will last in the region. And yesterday, President Trump said that if Third World War will happen, it will not come from the Middle East. So it's good, just it relieves us that we inshallah we are going to live in peace and prosperous in the region.
Actually, Egypt since the 70s is going on the track of peace, and is always, whatever happens, it comes back to the table of negotiations.
Yes.
Yes. So how did you read this?
Yes, from the beginning, from the President Sadat negotiations, Camp David negotiations and peace agreement, that we have returned back Sinai to Egypt. Egypt actually played and is playing actually an important role towards achieving peace in the region, and I'm so happy that the President Sisi rejected to open the door for Palestinian people to come.
Displacement,
to,
yes.
yes, displacement to Egypt, because if he didn't do so there will not be Gaza or Palestinian people who lives in their own country.
Yes.
So we are so happy because of his situation, because he didn't allow to a special part of Palestine to leave this part to the other people.
Yes.
So I'm so happy because we have achieved peace in the region. So we are relieved that our sisters and brothers in Palestine now, they are going to live a decent life, a decent situation.
Yes, and actually President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi yesterday in his speech before the summit, he stressed the importance of delivering all the needs and humanitarian aid and medicine to the Palestinian people.
During the 2 days, around 600 trucks have been delivered to Gaza, and as well the hostages and prisoners have been exchanged, and swapped between the both parties.
This is a very important point, Dr. Mahgoub. Actually, the exchange of hostages or the swap of hostages from both sides, of course. The importance of this for the families and for the people of any country. We saw yesterday Palestine on the Israeli side, the hostages are back because these are, citizens.
They are innocent people.
Innocent people, of course, from all the nations. How did you see these moments? We saw people cheering, happy.
Yes, I've seen that most of Palestinian people, they are happy because they return back to the homeland, although it has been destroyed a lot, but inshallah it will be rebuilt properly. And I've seen that most of both parties were very happy. They are happy that to see their relatives and just to live in peace.
Yes, and this brings us to a very important point, which is a point we'd like to stress on, the importance of peace for nations, for people.
Yes, it's very important to live in peace, because it's not just a peace as issue, but it reflects the stability of economic, social, political issues in the region. If we don't have peace in the region, so it reflects negatively on economic status, social status, and political status.
And the effect of war on the personality or the character of a citizen.
Yes, of course, it reflects on the personality of the citizen, because as I mentioned that, so maybe for example the economic ratios will not be improving, or we cannot find growth in economic unless that we achieve peace in the region. And when we talk about economic, we talk about education, health, social living standards, and all of these issues will be positive as a result of peace, achieving peace in the region.
Yes.
Peace in the region. So it's very important to achieve at the beginning peace, to feel safe, then everything will come easily in economic phase, social and political.
And it affects also the citizen, because it makes him not a creative person, not productive. Yes.
At least to have a clear direction towards the future. If we are unstable in the region or in the country, so we cannot plan for tomorrow or for after tomorrow.
Yes.
So when the region or the land or we are stable, so we can have a clear vision what we are going to do, what about the short-term goals, what we want to do to improve first ourselves, second our country.
Yes.
So when the peace achieved in the region, so it comes or reflect the economic and social life of people.
Yes. Actually, Egypt also, since the start of the history, is a land of peace and also always abides by peace. What's your comment?
Yes, actually Egypt is a land of peace, and it has been mentioned in Quran that when God says go to Egypt, you will find peace and
Safety.
you will find what you will need, and also from the ancient people, from the pharaohs era. So Egypt is considered as a peace land. And for example, now Egypt almost hosting from 10 million to 15 million refugees.
Yes.
And they are living side by Egyptians. We don't have discrimination.
Yes.
So they are happy to live in Egypt.
Yes.
So it means that we have a safe environment, a peace land, which attracts.
This is a very important
Yes.
point, because actually in several events President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said that the refugees is living, as you've just mentioned, side by the Egyptians. They are not living in camps or something like
Yes,
other nations do to the refugees.
And so we consider most of Arab countries are sisters and brothers, and we welcome anyone. So they build their business and they are living, they are happy, although their country is now a little bit stable, but they didn't go back to their countries. They insisted to live in
continue
Egypt.
living here.
Yes.
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 Actually, the summit, Dr. Mahgoub, the summit emphasized on the importance of peace and coexistence between the peoples.
Yes, of course. The main subject of the summit, it's about peace and how to sustain our strength, peace and sustainability in the region. It's very important, exchanging dialogue between leaders in the country, but it's not only that time, but in the future. It's okay. The summit just recommended to have future cooperation and discussion between the world leaders to sustain the peace in the region. It's not just for that time.
Yes. Yes. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. We really had the pleasure to host you today. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha Mahgoub, Human Development Expert. Thank you very much for joining us today. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of The Breakfast Show. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.